I'm going to chance it because it's a song I've never sung live before, but I like very much. And when you've got time to do a couple of sets rather than just have to blast it out, you know, it's good fun to try stuff, isn't it? The reason I don't sing it very often is because it involves me actually singing it instead of, as my youngest son once described it, talking in tune. You don't sing, Dad, you talk in tune. Thanks for that. I think that's a good thing. Thank you very much for your support in this. If some of you do need to get off, I won't take it as a review. I do understand that you know, it's a school night, isn't it? But I deliberately kept all the good songs back to the second half, just to be ultra annoying. I've just put out a record. I just put out a record in January, which is, well, basically it tells the story of Hull's fishing industry and the Ezel Road community that supported it. Set against the backdrop of the 1968 triple trawler tragedy and the subsequent campaign by the fishwives to try and change maritime law. And I know what you're thinking because I can see it in your faces. Like, fuck for that joke. At a time when this country faces an existential crisis like never before, where there's deep divisions for every strata of society, I'm really glad he came up with an album about fishing. Cheat. But there is madness to my method, as I will explain in the second half. But this is a plain old simple story of an old bloke trying to persuade me to write a love song. Because I don't write love songs, and the reason I don't write love songs is that I've been married for 20 years. This is no failing of the institution of marriage, it's just that it's very difficult to write a love song about a whale lass. Have you got the hot water bottle ready yet? Because Silent Witness is on in 10 minutes. you need to write a decent love song. You know, you kind of have to embellish the details a little bit. And I can guarantee if there's any songwriters in the audience, right, I can guarantee you that if you try and embellish the details a little bit and then end up playing said song in front of your missus, on the journey home she will go, "Who the fuck is that about?" And I figured Steve L must have this problem really badly. So, in the interest of not having to ever face that predicament again, this is a song about somebody trying to persuade me to write a love song about a story that I wanted to write anyway. Get away with it that way. The triple trawler tragedy of January and February 1968, Hull lost 3 trawlers in 3 weeks and 58 sailors drowned in the Arctic seas. One bloke managed to scramble ashore from Icefjord in Iceland. He was exceptionally lucky, exceptionally brave, and an exceptionally phenomenal spirit got him through. His name was Harry Edham, and this is a story about him. I know you don't write love songs, but I still think that's a shame. You're in many ways a full song, but that's how you play the game. If you ever need a story, then if everyone for me is the 36-hour widow and the man who came back from the sea. His name was Harry Adam, and he rose to be first mate. He was right there on the Cleveland when she sank in '68, and 18 hands died with her, but that sad end went to be. For the 36-hour widow and the man who came back from the sea. See, Harry made a life raft, and that raft will wash the shore, staggered 9 miles through a blizzard, fell down at a farmer's door. Back home is lovely Rita, she was soon a coming to be. The 36-hour widow to the man who came back from the sea. I know you don't write love songs, but when I think back to that year, and when Harry kissed his Rita, I'm still fighting back a tear. And I'm a tough old man's son, so they don't come easily. For the 36-hour widow and the man who came back from the sea.